Hi everyone. Right. Sorry for the lateness, but here we go. We're doing a watch along again. Latvia versus England. World Cup qualifier. Let's see what England can do. Let's see how well they do. Let's see if they can win this game. They're 25 to 1 to win. Latvia's 25 to 1 to win. So surely you understand that England is super favorite. So let's see what they can do in this game. I can't wait. I haven't done a watch along in a second. I'm very excited. I'm pretty sure England will win. I just want to see goals. I want to see lots of goals. But before we talk about who's going to score and what, let's quickly have a look at the lineup for this game. So let's go with Latvia verse. So Latvia's playing 5-3-2. I don't know any of their players, so excuse me if I get their names wrong. Zviedris is in goal, and then you have Vapne and right back, Jurkovski, Seramonordis, Balodis, and Siganakis. So three central defenders, and Siganakis is left back. Then three in front of them, you've got Varslavans, Vapes, and Zelenkovs. And the two strikers they have up front is Gudkovskis and Ikoniks. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm butchering these names, but they're not easy. Right, England's lineup. So they're playing 4-2-3-1 as that seems like it here. So Lewis Kelly left back, thank God. Jet Spence right back. Constant Stones as the central backs this time. I would have preferred Constant Gahey. But let's see what Constant Stone can do as a partnership. Then you got Rice and Elliot Anderson, who's been great up in front of the back four. Then you've got Anthony Gordon, Morgan Rogers again, and Bukayo Saka in front of them, and a Harry Kane up front. So Zelenkovs, Ikoniks, Verslavens, Vapner, Siganix, Balodis, Cernomardais, Vibes, Yurkovskis, and Zvidris in goal. I'm telling you, their names are not easy, so don't bother asking me to mention their names when they're playing and who's got the ball and what, because I'm not going to remember any of that. I'll be serious with you guys. But, right, so let's get started, guys. So, obviously, Morgan Rogers scored in the last game. Bukayo Saka scored in the last game. We're hoping they're going to get onto the score sheet again. Ollie Watkins got injured, so he's gone back home. That's not good for Aston Villa or England. But Anthony Gordon is playing. Ellie Anderson, who's been having a wonderful international break with England, is doing good. But here we go. Time for kickoff, guys. Let's go. Right, we've kicked off in Latvia. Right, so let's see what England can do and how they're going to play. This should be pretty straightforward for England. They should really win this with no problem. I'll be honest with you guys, but with England, you never know. They only scored two against Andorra. That was fairly embarrassing. But here we go. England on the front foot. A great ball to Bukayo Saka. Instant 1-0 England. Well, offside's gone up. Harry Kane with the first goal. The ball went in the back of the net. That's great. But it was Harry Kane being offside. Great ball by Elliot Anderson, I believe, to Bukayo Saka. Let me just double check that. Who played that ball? Oh, it's Bukayo Saka that was offside. So Saka and Harry Kane were both offside. But a very good play by England. That's literally ball in the back of the net within the first minute. Unlucky that it's offside. Hopefully, that's a great sign of things to come, guys. I had England to beat Wales 5-0. I'm going to say it against Latvia again. England have 5 goals in them. Let's just see if they're going to capitalize against the competition. But we must say Latvia is trying to get a win for them to qualify. I don't think they're going to. But let's see what England, whether they can. I really want to see a drubbing. I really want to see England just go full force and destroy the team and just put them under the cosh, as they say. So far, that's happening. Right, Jet Spence on the ball now. I want to see how Jet Spence does as well going forward, seeing if he overlaps Bukayo Saka or not. Right, the ball's back in defense. John Stones. Bukonsa now on the ball. Jet Spence plays a ball to Saka. Can't reach it. The Latvia defender got the ball. Now, remember, guys, the difference between Latvia and England, as in like the standard of football and the level of football, there is a vast difference between the two, or a huge canyon in between them, a major gap on level. So this should really be pretty straightforward for England. It's just that we know England. England is such a frustrating team to watch. They'll have some ridiculous games against the worst oppositions that pretty straightforward games that they need to win. They create a mountain they have to climb, and sometimes they don't even reach the peak. So it's peak out here. Right, England going forward. Morgan Rogers tried to thread a ball through, went straight to the Latvia keeper. I'm not gonna even attempt to say the Latvian players' names. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I'm ridiculous. I'm not good at it, so I'm not gonna make an attempt. I wonder how many changes Thomas Tuchel's gonna make in this game as well. Whether he's gonna use the strength and depth that he does have, the players that are on the bench. I don't even really check the bench, to be honest with you. Let's have a look who's on the actual bench. Let me see. So Gahey, Henderson, Eze, Rashford, Byrne, Dean Henderson, Gibbs White, Loftus Cheek, Bowen, Trafford, O'Reilly. So other than Loftus Cheek, that's quite a strong bench. When you talk about Eze, Rashford, Gahey, Bowen, O'Reilly's been doing good for Man City as well. So that's quite a strong bench, I must say. Let's just see what they can do with it. Right, like I said, I hope England win 5-0. They already had a goal against Wales by this time. They haven't scored against Latvia. Obviously, this is more important game. It's a World Cup qualifier. So obviously the opposition is going to try and, set up slightly stronger. Latvia is basically playing 5-4-1. They're just leaving one person up ahead and everyone else is helping defending. Right. Here we go. Saka with a great ball. Oh, Jet Spence loses it. Chasing it now. Rogers. Chasing it. No, Latvia's got it. Anderson takes a shot but gets blocked by a Latvian player. Great pressing by Anderson, though, I must say. Yeah, this is the third time now I'm watching him play for England. Third or fourth game I've been like he's doing all right. He's pretty good. I mean, his press is really good. I really like it. I like how England are switching. They play a long ball straight to Saka, who controls it beautifully. So the ball's on the right hand side, just outside the box. He runs into the box. He's running at defenders. Unlucky. He tries to play Rogers in, but Latvia clear it. Oh, Konsa's limping. What's going on? Hopefully he can shake it off. So a very low block from Latvia, guys. They pretty much got 9 players just parked up. They're going to make it very difficult for England. But England threading passes through them. Jet Spence. Elliot Anderson switches the ball again to the other side. Gordon. Oh, Lewis Kelly tried to go for it, but unfortunately couldn't. He ran into the box to try to get the ball. He's got to run back now. So Latvia on the attack now. Gets stopped quickly by Anderson. Kane running. Plays in Gordon. Looks for Saka, looks for Kane. Ooh! Gordon looked for Kane. Gave him a pass, a cross the box. Kane couldn't put it away. Even Thomas Tuchel's holding his hands to his mouth, thinking, a lot of mercy. How did that stay out? Jeez. Well, Anthony Gordon. That's a great play by England, though. It's just that, we look at this and we think, wow, England plays so well, but you have to remember it's only Latvia. Can England play against Spain like this? Can England play against Germany like this? Against France? Against Argentina? That's the thing. I don't know. Yeah, we can see them play against Latvia, Andorra, Serbia, whatever, all these teams that are not within or close to the level that England is. So how are we going to know? I don't understand. Latvia on the attack. Ooh, a long ball to the Latvian forward. Tried to control it in England box, couldn't. Stones just headed the ball out. Latvia still with the ball, but they lose it. England now. I'm going to assume England's going to have most of the possession in this game. I doubt they're going to, give Latvia much chances or much time on the ball. But just now, Latvia did try and hold the ball for longer than a minute. But it's back with England, and England again goes on the attack. Right, Anthony Gordon on the left-hand side. Ooh, foul. Free kick, England. Silly free kick by Vapes. Veips. I'm going to say Vapes. Ooh, quick ball. Gordon with a cross. Unfortunately, headed out. Still with England now. Ooh. Jet Spence. Looking for Saka. Jet Spence plays in Saka. Saka on the right hand side. Plays it back to Spence. It looks like Latvia is just one defensive unit. I don't think they have any attackers on the pitch. Even their midfielders look like defenders. But that makes sense because they got an Italian manager. What's his name? Paolo Nicolato or something like that. So, in Italy, they love the defensive game. They love to slow it down, defend, let the other team have the ball, tire themselves out, and then they try and counter or whatever. Hence why they're, so pragmatic, obviously, because they got an Italian coach. Right, Gordon. What an exciting player Gordon is. Plays it through the middle. Right, now back to Saka. Saka on the right hand side now. Crosses it. No, he doesn't. Holds onto the ball. Ooh, he tries to thread the through ball in. Nearly loses it. Got it. Takes a shot. Gets blocked. I see he just wants to go on his left foot, Saka, and just take shots and test the goalkeeper, which is great. That's actually what you want. Again, the ball goes all the way to Saka. Saka crosses it in. He's looking for Harry Kane. Just about doesn't reach him. The Latvia shot. Anderson with a shot, unfortunately, goes to roll Q. So Saka obviously wants to come onto his left foot and take a shot. If he can't do that, he's going to look for Kane to head it in at the back post, which is what happened just now. Kane going to get on the control. Gordon on the right hand side, on the left hand side. Sorry, he's going to come onto his right. He's trying to just run at players and come into the box and maybe do his through ball to someone. So it's really good that they've got two different types of wingers playing on either side. One is trying to take shots on his left foot because he knows he's good at it. The other one is trying to come in, take on defenders, maybe make a great pass, cross, or thread it through to someone else. Doesn't take many shots, Gordon, to be honest with you. But Elliot Anderson just took a shot. Unfortunately, went way over the crossbar. But the ball's back with England. So the ball possession, like I said, 65-35 England. That's probably in the last 5 minutes because it's way more than that. Miles Lewis Skelly, Gordon. Gordon crosses it again. Anyone there? Ooh. He was looking for Saka, almost reached him. The Latvian defender just about cleared it, but he cleared it straight to an England defender, player. So England on the ball again. Stones, Gordon. Gordon with another cross. England kept it in though. It's good. No, it went out. Couldn't keep it in, unfortunately. But yeah, good play by England. You know, Morgan Rogers tried to run for the ball, unlucky. Thomas Tuchel's is looking frustrated. He seems like he's not happy. Hopefully he's not happy with Kane, because so far only one dead half a chance. Actually, no, he had the ball in the net, but Saka was offside. Well, they were both offsides, to be honest. So even if Saka wasn't, Kane would have been. Right, England on the front foot, attacking now, just outside the box. Saka in the box. Saka going onto his left foot, doesn't take a shot, plays it back. Miles Lewis Skelly tried to take a shot, unlucky. Gets the ball, gets it back, plays it back. Miles Lewis Skelly, man, for the age that he is so comfortable on and off the ball. Right, Jed Spence, Saka again. Oh, tried to do a 1-2 with Rogers and then bend it into the top corner, but unfortunately this time it didn't work out. Wow. So far, no goals. We're already nearly 15 minutes in, guys. This is embarrassing. Yeah, obviously, it's not a given that you're going to just score goals and bombard a team. But, guys, this is Latvia, man. If we cannot tuck away and brush aside teams like Latvia, what chance do you have against the top elite teams? Guys, you want to be brushing these type of teams away. Lewis Kelly, oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Yeah, if you can't beat teams like, or not just beat them, like I'm not talking about, yeah, come to Latvia and get a 1-0 win. I understand England's playing away from home, but in all major tournaments, they're going to be away from home. It's not like they're going to get any home games in major tournaments. So my point is, if they cannot destroy these kind of teams like the Latvias, like the Serbias, like the Andorras, if they cannot destroy them, put them away, tuck them away, brush them aside, if they don't do that, then what are you going to be capable of doing against the elite? Not much. You're going to lose. They're going to make you look like little schoolboys playing against real men, and that's what you're supposed to be doing to teams like this, but you don't, which leaves a lot to be desired from England, guys. That's the truth of it. Right, here we go. England's going again. By the way, guys, this stadium is so funky. I don't even see the crowd. I just see a bunch of trees on the side, man. What's going on? Right, Saka on the ball. Oh, Jed Spence on the overlap. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. I wanted to see if Jed Spence is going to overlap Saka and he gets the ball back from Saka. Unfortunately, couldn't cross it in. Saka on the ball again, plays it back. Konsa now. Konsa plays it to Stones. Stones all the way to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon on the left-hand side now. Comes inside on his right foot, tries to take a shot, curls it in, but unfortunately way too high. Goes right over the crossbar. So far, nothing, guys. So far. Yeah, as I was saying, this stadium looks very strange. I'm just seeing forests all around and a staircase. Where's the crowd, man? Rogers now. Kane. See, I don't like Kane for England. Look, slows the game down. Plays a long ball to Miles Lewis Skelly. Plays in Elliot Anderson. Plays in Saka on the right hand side. Saka tries to find it. Crosses it. Anyone there? No. Latvia heads it out. Straight to their own player. And now they're running out. Ooh, that's a foul from an England player. Looks like Miles Lewis Skelly. He's lucky he didn't get a yellow card for that. That's the one part of the Lewis Skelly game that I think he needs to work on, because that's why Calafiori goes ahead of him sometimes in for Arsenal, is because he makes little mistakes like that, or makes little tackles, fouls, gets silly yellow cards, which are dangerous. So yeah, so that's the one thing about his game that I think. But it's so early. He's like what, 19 years old, 20, whatever. I don't think he's even 20 yet. So all these things, these rough edges, can get sanded off slowly over the years with experience. You know, the managers, the coaches keep talking to him, teaching him, telling him. But he, for his age, how he plays and how comfortable and composed he is unbelievable. Let me say that one more time, guys. Unbelievable. This game is slowed down big time. England is just casually pausing around the park. Latvia don't care. They're letting England have possession. They're just waiting for them to slip up, make a mistake. England is trying to thread it through. They're looking. Jet Spence telling Saka to play him through, but he didn't. Plays it back. Now Jet Spence again on the right hand side. Oof, unlucky. Tried to play in Morgan Rogers. Didn't get to him. Latvia away now. And now Jet Spence makes a foul. As a free kick for Latvia. I hate when this is the kind of game it turns out to be, where the team just wants to slow it down. The other team just sits back and defends. Oh, great play. Gordon just tried to release Kane with a through ball. Unlucky it didn't reach. You see, look, Kane wasn't playing last week against Wales, and England scored within the first 3 minutes. Now Kane is playing, and we're what, nearly 20 minutes in. I don't know, man. Like, I find it very strange how no one else sees it. I hope other people are seeing it like I'm seeing it. I just feel like Kane is a burden on this England team. They don't the youngsters don't play freely. They feel like they need to look for him constantly. They feel like he's the talisman on the pitch when he's not. Gordon now. Gordon on the left hand side. Gordon. Oh, gets to the byline. Oh, it just went out. I thought he kept it in. Ran to the byline just to try and cross it back into the 6-yard box, see if anybody gets to the end of it. But unfortunately, must have went just over the byline. Let me have a look. Looked like he kept it in, but I guess it went out. England's got Latvia pinned down in their own half. They're not giving them a breather. I haven't seen Pickford for the last 20 minutes, to be honest with you. So that tells you a lot. Low blocking it all the way. Anthony Gordon on the left hand side comes in, crosses it with the right foot. Not a great cross. It goes straight to Latvian player who clears it, but Konsa gets it back immediately. Latvia cannot keep the ball longer than 10 seconds, guys. England are on cruise control, even without a goal yet. Right. Ball's just with England. They're just passing it around, guys, because Latvia's just sitting back. They've parked the bus, the train, the plane, the house, the lot. Anderson now. Lewis Skelly, Gordon. Gordon back to Lewis Skelly. Elliot Anderson. Jet Spence. Crosses it in. Unlucky. Latvian player heads it out. Looks like it's the first corner for England. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there you go. That's Pickford. They just put the camera on Pickford quickly just to show him, because no one ain't seeing him. It's like England got no goalkeeper. Yeah, as I was saying, it looks like Harry Kane's a burden on the England team sometimes, or most times. Here we go, Rice on the corner. Let's see what you can do, guys. Let's see what you can do. Great corner. Unlucky, nobody on the end of it. Gets back to Elliot Anderson. Stones, who's this? Stones, yeah. Jet Spence. Saka. Crosses it. Ooh. Right, Konsa. Ball's gone back to Konsa now, all the way down now. John Stones plays it to Saka. Jet Spence on the overlap. Place it to Jet Spence, who crosses it in. Latvia clear it again. The crosses are not hitting, like, they're not getting to the England players. It's just simple crosses in, and then Latvia clears it straight out. Right, Gordon plays to Konsa. Lewis Kelly, Morgan Rogers couldn't keep the ball. Now John Stones gets it back. Like I said, Latvia don't have the ball longer than 10 seconds. That's a foul on John Stones. Free kick for England on the left-hand side. They take it immediately. Harry Kane plays Jet Spence in, who plays Saka. Harry Kane runs back into the box. Saka now's got the ball. Plays it to Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson now. Ooh, tried to play a through ball for the run of Miles Lewis Kelly. Couldn't reach. He still got the ball though. Elliot Anderson plays in Lewis Kelly. Crosses it. Great cross. Unlucky. Nobody there. Latvia get the ball now. Jet Spence. Jet Spence gets the ball. Oh, what a great play. Jet Spence just gets the ball back and forces a throw in for England. He throws it in immediately. Not the greatest throw, but England retain the ball. John Stones plays Miles Lewis Kelly on the left-hand side now. He plays it back. John Stones. Ellie Anderson. John Stones. Jet Spence. Saka. Right, it's just going from left to right, guys. Slowly and forward. Gordon. Ooh. Tried to get a Gordon, but tried to get a corner Gordon, but it ricochets off of him and they get a goal kick, Latvia. Right, we're nearly 25 minutes in. That tells you everything, guys. We had 3 goals within 20 minutes last week against Wales. Wales is a better side than Latvia. Why are we not scoring against Latvia again? Because the anchor is on the pitch. The anchor is weighing down this England team, and that anchor is named Harry Kane. Get him off. Get him off. I keep telling people, make him retire from England. Yeah, he's a great striker for Bayern Munich. Tell him to go play there. Latvia on the attack now. This is the first time, and they lose the ball immediately. Konsa gets the ball back quickly. Latvia do not have the pedigree to do what they're trying to do against England. Now Gordon runs in the box at the defense, takes a shot on the right and scores! Unbelievable! Anthony Gordon with a great run into the box, running at the defenders, takes a shot and bends it into the bottom right corner. Unbelievable from Anthony Gordon. 1-0 to England. Pretty straightforward. It took them 25 minutes, guys. It only took them 2 or 3 against Wales. It's taken them 25, but what's a ball over the top for Anthony Gordon? I didn't see, was that Konsa that played that ball? Or was it John Stones? Anyway, a long ball from the defense. Anthony Gordon chasing it nearly at the byline, comes back into the box, runs at the defenders, runs at them, 2 of them trying to block him, gets his laces through it, bends it into the bottom right corner. Unbelievable. And the goalkeeper was stretched for it, but it's 1-0 England. Here we go. We got liftoff. Houston, we have liftoff. Anthony Gordon is a wonderful player, guys. Unbelievable player. Exciting player. runs at defenders, creates things, great with his passing, loses his head sometimes, but he's passionate. I like it. But a wicked, wicked player. I bet you any money Harry Kane's not scoring in this game. If Harry Kane does not score in this game and he didn't score against Andorra and got a lucky goal against Serbia, what does that tell you guys? But he's scoring like 12 and 8 for Bayern Munich. What does that tell you? That tells you on international level, he's not in form. And if a player is not in form on international levels, then you shouldn't be playing him. You play the players that are in form. I don't care what your name is. I don't care what your numbers are. If he's not in form and he's not doing the job and he's not scoring, then yeah, I don't understand what the point is of him being on the pitch. He's just a drag. He's just dragging the team down. It's literally a waste of space right now. Right, Latvia breaking now on the counter attack, playing a ball in. Ooh, they tried, but yeah, like I said, they don't have the pedigree. They're claiming handball. I don't see no one getting the ball played against their hand or doing anything wrong, but Latvia claiming the handball to the referee. Don't know if they're going to check it or not, but right, we're coming up to the half an hour mark. England has just about scored. It took them 25, 26 minutes to get the ball in there. They did have the ball in the net with Harry Kane in the first minute, but Saka and Kane were both offside, so that was ruled out. Since then, Kane has had like 3 touches. Not great ones either. Right, it's a quick corner. Corner Latvia. England clear it. Right, Latvia got the ball in the back in the defense. They've changed it around now. They're playing. They're coming out to play. Obviously, because they're a goal down, so they're chasing the game now. They got to come out and try and play and get a goal. It looks like it seems like that they were playing for the draw then in the first 25 minutes, because right now they're fully spread out. They've got a control of the ball more. They're playing long balls now. There you go, Latvia on the front foot now. Let's see if they can create a chance. Jet Spence has got him in his pocket. Ooh, that was a hard challenge on Jet Spence. Definite yellow card. Don't know what the player's name is, but that was dirty, dirty, dirty from you, mate. I mean, number 14 against our 14, Jet Spence. Yeah, he just left his foot in there, and bad timing as well. Got definite yellow card. As a flick against Conce's arm, and that's what they were claiming handball for, but that he can't do nothing. That's in a natural position. He can't do nothing about that. It was literally ball to hand. His arm was literally next to his body. What is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do with it? Cut it off and hold it to the side, or what? Put it in his pocket? Anyway, his name was Siganikis. So yellow card for Siganikis, who misses the next match. Definite yellow card anyway. Guys, when I keep telling you that Latvia is not on the level of England, do you guys know that they've got like 5 points in this group? And 4 of those points they picked up against Andorra, meaning that they won once and drew once against Andorra. I don't think I don't think everyone understands what that means. Guys, Andorra is such a small nation that the whole country can fit into Wembley Stadium. The whole country's population. If you're not able to beat them 10-0 or 8-0 or 5-0, and you're at the level of with the players that England have, that's just embarrassing. And they ended up beating them only 2-0 with Harry Kane no goal. And they struggled to get those two goals against Andorra. So, it is what it is, but it's just a shame that we always get our hopes up high with England because they beat all of these nations in the qualifiers and the friendlies and whatever. But then when it comes down to crunch time and we play the bigger nations, like look at the last World Cup, we couldn't beat France in the semi-final. France weren't the greatest side. We were dominating them in the first half. Italy, same thing. We couldn't get over the line. Spain, same thing. He took so long to take Harry Kane off and put Cole Palmer and Ollie Watkins on. They're the ones that made a change in the game again, even in the semi-final as well. But that was a different manager for England. Thomas Tuchel looks like he's doing the same thing. I don't understand what it is with this Harry Kane for England. I don't understand why they insist that he must play and persist that he must play when in the stupidest, the silliest games, he doesn't get goals. But he did get a wonderful goal against Serbia, I must say that. But, one goal in, I don't know how many for England. A lot of people question Jordan Henderson's inclusion in this camp. Oh, here we go. Kane, go on, do something. Take a shot. Deflected, but Latvia, corner for England. He tried to take a shot. Well, you're not Anthony Gordon, son. And you're not Saka either. Just do your little tap-ins that you get. Yeah, he tried to go for the top corner, but gets deflected. Well, at least he's trying something, guys. Better than nothing. Come on, Rice. Rice on the corner again. Great set piece taker. Unbelievable. Right, Morgan Rogers up front. I'm happy for Morgan Rogers, by the way. He didn't have the greatest start at Aston Villa this season, but he got chosen and he's put a shift in for England, which I appreciate. Come on, Rice! Corner comes in. Ooh, it skims off someone's head. It goes to the back now. Elliot Anderson. Ooh, he tries to play it back into Rice, but it got deflected. But who's that? Saka? Saka's got it now, yeah. Saka plays in Spence. And Saka on the overlap now. Ooh, nearly got it, but Latvia clear it out. There we go. Injury for Latvia. Someone's in a lot of pain. It's about 10 minutes left for the first half. Right, the game is slowed down big time. England on with possession now. Saka. Jet Spence, Saka. Saka back to Jet Spence. No, he holds on to the ball. Jet Spence goes over on the overlap. Doesn't play him. Elliot Anderson. Long ball all the way to Gordon. Gordon controls this on the left-hand side now. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to cross it. He crosses it in. Oh, just out of the back post by Harry Kane and he doesn't score. What is going on, people? People, what's going on with Mr. Harry Kane? Right, what happened? Something happened. So England are claiming a corner. Let's see. Anthony Gordon tries to play into the back post, but no. What's a ball by Eddie Anderson? But that's what I mean. Look, Gordon was looking for Kane. Uh, ooh, that looked like a corner. Yeah, it touched the Latvian player. Anyway, so far Anthony Gordon and Saka probably having the best game for England. Definitely Anthony Gordon so far. Yeah, Elliot Anderson. I tell you what, he's a talented boy, man. He is a talented boy, Elliot Anderson. Sorry, guys, I was just reading the chat. So a gentleman called Pizza saying he's going to the Emirates Stadium. Any recommendations? In what sense recommendations? If you're going for the first time, it's absolutely wonderful. I'm not sure where you guys are going to be seated, but you're going to love it. It's an unbelievable stadium, great atmosphere, and you go there, most times Arsenal win. So enjoy it a lot. Yeah, block 67, 80 is not bad. You'll enjoy it. You're not too high up. Right, let's get back to the game, guys. England get the ball back quickly. Latvia cannot hold on to the ball longer than a couple of minutes, guys. Even less than that. England get the ball back real quick, and that's not necessarily because of the press. Yeah, England press well, but it's just Latvia is not. They don't have the pedigree. They don't have the composure on the ball. They get the ball stuck in between their feet. Their passing range is not very good. You can tell there's a huge gap between these two teams. And what frustrates me the most is that England don't capitalize on it. By the way, the gentleman in the chat is from Denmark because he said we're Danish. So, guys, as I know, I've heard there's a big Arsenal support in Denmark. I've been to games when these gentlemen were there before, not this particular gentleman, but other people. I've seen a lot of international Arsenal fans coming from the Scandinavian quarter of Europe, a lot of Swedish, Danish, and Norwegian Arsenal fans. Obviously, a long time connection with the Swedish fans due to Lomberg. All right, it's a free kick for England now. Who's that? Saka going to take it? On the right hand side, is he going to just whip it in? Saka, another one of those players with a great dead ball foot, or dead ball delivery, I should say. Not the greatest one with this. Latvia clear on the first one. England retain the ball now. Right, we're coming up to the half time. While we're like 4 minutes away from half time, guys. Gordon now. Cross coming in. Ooh. Right, England keeps it alive. Harry Kane in the box. Ali Anderson. Lewis Skelly tried to look for Harry Kane again, didn't get there. That's what I mean. They keep looking for him, but then they lose the ball like that. Lewis Skelly again. Morgan Rogers. Ooh, Anderson tried to look like a toe punt. Just tried to dink it into the goal, but it went way too far wide. But he deserves to take a shot. He's been playing wonderful. If it wasn't for Anthony Gordon's goal and his play, Elliot Anderson could also make a claim for man of the match so far. Just the way he passes it across the midfield from right to left, switches it around, sees where he just his awareness of where the players are, and then the precise accuracy of his passing, his long balls, everything. Oh, unlucky. That looked like a little reverse ball into Declan Rice, but he couldn't get to it, and the Latvian keeper grabs the ball. Was Anthony Gordon again? Yeah, definitely Anthony Gordon, man of the match so far, guys. So far, the first 43, 44 minutes. And by the way, just to let you know, out of these 43 minutes, Latvia have seen Pickford maybe. Oh! Was that Harry Kane? Oh, no, that's a goal. Harry Kane has finally scored for England. I'm going to shut up now because I was slagging him off the whole time. But that is a shot. That's a great game, a great goal from Harry Kane. Credit where credit is due. Harry Kane gets on the score sheet again for England against Latvia. Yeah, no, that was a great shot. The way he took that on, he just had like a half a yard in front of him. And then just bottom corner. Just tucks it away. He looks around, gets it. He creates a little bit of space. I thought he was going to play in Saka because he was running past him, but he just took on the shot. Rifled it into the bottom left corner. It's 2-0 England. Give credit where credit is due. I was slagging Harry Kane off this whole game, but he ended up getting a goal. So, there you go. I still don't like him. I still don't think he's great for England. I still think he weighs down the whole team. But he can do that. Give him a split second. Give him a little bit of space. He is a pretty decent striker. The gentleman in the chat said I can hear yelling from my neighbors. So I assume they're watching the game as well. Yeah, I assume they are watching the game. Right, cross coming in. Rice. Kane again! With a header, unlucky to keep out to save it. Listen, if Harry Kane gets a hat-trick this game, I want to shut my mouth. I'm telling you. He nearly scored again with a header. What, that ball from Gordon again? That would have been it. It wasn't Gordon played it into who? Who is that? Oh, Rice. So Gordon played it into Rice and then Rice crossed the ball. What a ball from Rice. Now Rice on the corner again. Here we go. Rice on the corner. This time coming from the left-hand side. It's 1 minute of injury time as well. Here we go. Rice with a cross. Ooh, the keeper had to punch it out, but he didn't punch it out far. Luckily, he punched it out to his own player who just cleared it. England got it on the halfway of the pitch. Now Jed Spence got it. Konsa. What's Gordon doing all the way back there? He's covering. Right, Elliot Anderson. Jed Spence. Saka. Saka can't. He's still got the ball, but he can't get away from the player. He plays it back. John Stones. What happened? What? What happened? Rice was on the ball running and the ref just stopped the game. Oh, they're going to have a look at the monitor for what? Wait, hold on. There's something going on. They're going to check the VAR. I'm not understanding what's going on. What happened? The ref has just ran to the screen. He's checking the VAR. It looks like Harry Kane must have, or, I don't know, because they showed a clip of him talking to the ref. There we go. It was. Oh, Harry Kane is trying to claim in this last corner that he got fouled. Yeah, the Latvian player had. What did he do? Oh, it's an England penalty. Oh, my days. Obviously, Harry Kane's going to take that. So he's going to have 2 goals. Oh, my days. It's raining in Latvia, and not just rain, it's raining goals, guys. Right, another 3 goals before the break if Harry Kane can score this goal, score this penalty. Jeez. Nobody has scored as many penalties. That's half his numbers for England. That's why I always tell people, say, oh, but he's got this many for England. Yeah, half of them are penalties like this one. It's raining, goals, and water in Latvia right now. I did say, guys, 5-0. They're 3-0 up in the first half if Harry Kane scored this. Here we go. Harry Kane on a penalty. England captain. Bit about boom. No doubt or whatsoever. Bottom left corner. Same corner that he scored a goal with. He's got 2. Harry Kane's got 2. Anthony Gordon's got 1. It's 3-0 for England in the first half. You can't ask more than that. Yeah, first half is done, guys. So, you can't ask for more than that. Sorry for not updating the time again, guys. I forgot. Updating the score. I just did now. Right, 3-0 England. Can't ask for more than that, guys. Unbelievable first half. It started off a little bit slow. The first 20, 25 minutes. I think Anthony Gordon scored about the 22nd minute. 22nd, 23rd minute. And from then, it was just domination. I did say I wanted a 5-0. I was slagging off Harry Kane in the first 25, 30 minutes because he seemed like he was a drag on the team. Then out of nowhere, bish bash bosh gets his first goal. Unbelievable goal, by the way. I gotta give him that. I'm not gonna slag off his goal. Credit where credit is due. Great goal from Harry Kane. Then out of nowhere, the ref just stopped Rice in his tracks as Rice was trying to make an attack. Stopped him in his tracks. Everybody was confused. The ref ran to the VAR screen, and then they showed a clip of Harry Kane having his shirt pulled or tugged with the Latvian player's arm around his waist kind of thing. And the ref came back and pointed, push, bush, straight at the penalty spot. And obviously, a predator for goals like Harry Kane, the captain, the penalty taker, is going to step up and he's not going to miss. He teaches people how to take penalties. That's the other day, Dyer and who else, other players that have played with Harry Kane were literally rating him and telling him about how, yeah, they took their advice from him when it comes to penalties. So a great penalty taker in Harry Kane. And that's pretty much it. Pretty straight. I did say before the game started, it should be pretty straightforward for England. They've made it look pretty straightforward. Not as, how can I say, as easy as they came against Wales. They had to work for it harder. But that's credit to Latvia, who started with a super low block. They had parked everything from the bus, the train, the plane, and you name it, in front of their goal. So England had to dig deep to find, a goal. And Anthony Gordon came and stepped up, ran, pushed the ball into the box onto his right foot, curled it in. Similar to how Saka scored last Friday against Wales. Just this time it came from the left side instead of the right side. So well done, England. So far, so good. I doubt Latvia is going to try and come. Obviously, they have to try and come out and get something out of this game. I doubt they're going to try, or I doubt they will. So hopefully my score is going to be correct, and it's going to be 5-0 to England. Now, let's get to the chats quickly, guys. Okay, so the gentleman here, Mr. Peakster, Beekster said if you ever visit Denmark, which he highly suggests, he would suggest Pool Pub Copenhagen, as it is an Arsenal pub, so a great place to watch the game and get pints for half off if you wear the jersey. Well, Mr. Peakster, we don't drink pints around here. Obviously, water only because we try and stay healthy and legitimate. But obviously, for those that do, that's a great tip for any Arsenal fan that goes to Copenhagen and wants to enjoy watching the game there in the local pub. There is one that's called Pool Pub Copenhagen, guys. So to all the Arsenal fans, go to Copenhagen. And Copenhagen is a great place. I think I've been there once when I was young. I don't remember it much. Um, but yeah, definitely we'll visit at some point, guys. Denmark is a beautiful place. It's a great city, Copenhagen. So do go there, do visit them. And now you know there's an Arsenal pub for those that like to drink. Enjoy. That's so good. Don't worry. He said, oh, my bad. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I put the message forward to all the other Arsenal fans. So if they go, they know where to get pints half price if they got the shirts on. But yeah, man. Thank you for joining me, Peakster. I hope you're enjoying the watch along. I hope you're enjoying the England game as well. So let's just do a little game roundup, guys. So in the first 45 minutes, there isn't really much to talk about. Latvia didn't really make a challenge or challenged England in any way. It was pretty straightforward. It started off a little bit slow. England dominating possession. England on the front foot. Latvia's press wasn't great. They didn't keep hold of the ball long enough. So England dominated everything from possession to attempts to touches in the opposition box, corners as well, set pieces. They've just dominated all across the board. I was slagging off Harry Kane, I must say, but I have my reasons why I do that. But he shut me up real quick with that goal, his second goal, which was an unbelievably great goal. He did have Saka running past him. He could have played him in, but he's a striker. He took the strike. He scored. And then out of nowhere, which I didn't even see, Rice took a corner, but there was a foul in that corner. I didn't see the foul at all, but it was a foul on Harry Kane. The ref got a call from the VAR lot to check it. He ran to the screen. He went and checked it and then ended up giving a penalty to England. So, you know, can't really complain about that. But I didn't see it. But when they showed the replay, there was a shirt being pulled. But they're just showing the highlights now. Great goal from Gordon. So, yeah, that was the first half, guys. It's just those three goals. Latvia didn't really do anything. You hardly saw Pickford having to do anything. Maybe one time when they claimed the handball against Konza, which wasn't a handball. But they haven't made no attempts to try and score. After the first goal went in, they did get out of the low block. They tried to play. They tried to keep possession. England just too good, guys. And this is, I don't even believe this is England's like first team. Yeah, there's first teamers in there. But bear in mind, there's so many players missing for England, guys. I mean, you look, no Bellingham, who's probably the best player for England, but no Bellingham, no Jack Grealish, no Foden, no Cole Palmer. You know, so many players are missing. Look, Eze is not even on the pitch. Gay, he's not on the pitch. So, you know, England is a strong, strong nation at the moment. They're developing a lot of great talent. Like I said, if Bellingham is not considered the best, it's between him and Rice at the moment for England. Um, let's see if Harry Kane can get a hat trick in this game. Um, he is in top form at the moment. If you look at his Bayern Munich numbers, it's crazy. They're just showing his goals now quickly. See, that's the thing. I was just looking, they're showing all the chances that Harry Kane could have put away. So he's had more chances that he could have actually tucked away than the two goals. That header was a little bit difficult, but like he could have at least had 5 goals this game, guys. If he puts everything away, he's got 5 goals. So regarding the second half, I don't know. I think England should have more goals in them. It might even be 6-0 if they're able to score. I just hope they don't do what they did against Wales and put the handbrake on or take their foot off the gas and just start passing it around like a training match. We used to do this drill in training. We still do it sometimes where we don't have no goals. So what we do is the way to score goals, you have to make 10 correct passes. So we have like two teams playing against each other, sometimes 11 against 11, sometimes even more than that, sometimes less. But we don't play with goals. So we take the goals away. And the way to score is you have to make 10 correct passes. So keep the ball for at least 10 passes without losing it. And you get one goal for that. And the opposition will have to do push ups. So I'm hoping that's not what they're gonna do, where they're just gonna pass it around just to like train themselves how to keep possession. No, go out there and you know destroy the opposition. I don't care who the opposition is, not necessarily because it's Latvia. Any opposition that you go, just go out there and destroy them. Who remembers Germany in the 2014 World Cup against Brazil? Was it 2014? Yeah, 2014 World Cup that was being played in Brazil, and I think it was the semi-final, was the quarterfinal when Brazil played Germany, and Germany just destroyed them. I think they ended up winning like 7-1, and they were talking about they could have had much more, but they didn't want to be disrespectful to Brazil. I don't care about none of that. Be disrespectful. It has nothing to do with respect. You're there to play, you're there to get goals, you're there to entertain your fans. And fans want to see goals. So why would you on purpose stop yourself from scoring when you know you can because you want to have respect for the opposition team? Stop it. Don't be silly. Come on now. So hopefully England don't do that. They come out and they want to get another 3, 4, 5 goals. Maybe Harry can get a hat trick. But I will say one thing. I haven't seen it yet, obviously. But with England being 3-0 up, I'm pretty sure Thomas Tuchel is going to take off some players and make some changes. I want to see Eze play. Eze didn't even play in the last game. I don't even understand why he's got him in this squad if he's not going to play him. Play the damn boy, man. He's in form. Eze, I want to see Gahey and Konsa but you don't really need to change the defenders because Latvia are nowhere near challenging England's defense. It's not the same pedigree, guys. Who else? Jared Bowen will deserve to get a little run out. Who else was on the bench? So Bowen, Eze, Gahey, Dan Burn. Again, as a defender, doesn't necessarily need to come on. We know how he plays. Who was the rest of the? I forgot who the other thingy were. So Henderson. So Henderson, you don't really need. Eze, I want to see. Marcus Rashford, I want to see them two come on. And Jared Bowen. Yeah, that's the. Oh, actually, Nico O'Reilly, the Man City player. I know he plays left back, same position as Miles Lewis Skelly. Um, but he is also quite good. So further down the line, if he takes off Miles, puts on Nico O'Reilly, that's pretty much like for like. Dan Burn and Gahey, you can literally take Konsa and John Stones off and put them two on, see how they do as a partnership. It's good that Thomas Tuchel is trying to create this partnership between all the players. Like I even saw Jed Spence with Saka today. Last time I was watching um, James Reese with Saka as well. And I saw Anthony Gordon and Livramento on the left hand side together as a partnership as well. So I like the fact that Thomas Tuchel is creating these sort of mini partnerships and not just like singular ones. Like so, it's not like Anthony Gordon just with Livramento. No, so he's got Anthony Gordon playing with Livramento and then with Miles Lewis Skelly, and then so there's partnerships that can grow and flourish amongst the England team because obviously we all heard Steven Gerrard call the golden generation golden losers or arrogant losers or whatever he calls them, and everyone kind of knew that that was the case back then. However, ever since Southgate came in as a manager, he kind of got rid of all that, and brought them all together as a unit, kind of more stronger. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a women's international. I just saw England, Brazil. And I said, oh, finally they've chosen a good friendly, and it turned out to be a women's game, which is not bad. But I want to see the men's game be, have a friendlies like that. So Latvia is making changes. We haven't seen any England changes yet. So Maxim Stonisev is coming on for Rivis something, guys. I'm so bad at these Latvian names. I'm not even gonna attempt it. So Harry Kane is still on. Obviously, he wants his hat trick. Yeah, it looks like no changes for England. But it doesn't really matter anymore because England have qualified now anyway. They're on their way to America, so doesn't really matter who they're gonna put on or who they're gonna play or whatever. But yeah. Right, kickoff is gone. We're starting, guys. Oh, there we go. Guys in the chat, remind me to update the score in case I forget to update the score. Because I do lack with that. I'm so into the game and into conversating about the game that I fully forget to update. But we're back, guys. Second half started. Let's go. Let's see if England can get another 3 goals. If not, my prediction was 5-0. So I need at least another 2 goals. Um, but we'll see. Right, England on the attack again. So yeah, guys, like I said, there's 3 players I do want to see come on. Eberici Eze, Jared Bowen, and Marcus Rashford. Yeah, I will do. I will do. I'll watch some of their games, see how they're doing. I think I have seen one of their games this season where they didn't play too badly. But Peaks has said, yeah, he's also a Copenhagen. Oh, he said he's not a Copenhagen. He's not a Copenhagen fan, but he says watch Copenhagen. They're doing pretty well. So yeah, I will look out for them and see how they do. So, like I said, is gonna have to come out and play, guys. They have to come out, and if they do come out, obviously they're gonna leave gaps at the back, and they're gonna give space to England to run in. So, hopefully, there's more goals for England. So, England's lineup is still the same: Pickford, Spence, Konsa, Jones, Lewis, Skelly. Same back four, same goalkeeper, Elliot Anderson, and then you got Saka, Rogers, Rice. So he's playing 4-1-4-1. So Elliot and Saka, Rogers, Rice, and Gordon, and then Kane up front. Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. Was that Man United? That was the Ten Hag team, wasn't it? I think I remember watching that game. Um, yeah, I do vaguely remember that, but I don't remember if that was with Amarin or if that was with Ten Hag. I'm pretty sure that was Man United's Ten Hag team that lost against Copenhagen like that. But Copenhagen is a great institute of football. It's just that hopefully they can raise themselves. I would love to see them win something like a Europa or Conference League in Europe. Um, I don't think they have the pedigree to win the Champions League. Um, Not yet, anyway. Maybe in the future. they will, but the gap is growing in with amongst the European club guys. I mean, there's a group obviously that wanted to start the Super League in Europe, which they've pretty much turned the Champions League into. It's kind of like a Super League now. They've gotten rid of the group stages. Um, so these things always come back about. So there is a gap growing amongst those at the top in Europe versus those around the middle and then those at the bottom. Um, but you never know if Copenhagen drop down to a lower division of European football, like Europa, like Conference. West Ham has done it. Tottenham has done it now as well. I'm sure Copenhagen can do it. Yeah, it was Ten Hag. Yeah, I thought so. Because I remember that. I remember that game. I watched it. Right, free kick. Rice on the free kick on the left-hand side for England now. He's just going to throw it into the box. There should be another goal for England, guys. We're in about 49 minutes now. If he's able to place it on Kane's head, that's a hat-trick. Oh, I actually thought I was going in. Who touched that? It's another corner for England. He was looking for Harry Kane, but it looks like the Latvian player headed it out. Let me have a look. Ball comes in. Yeah, Latvian player cleared it. If the Latvian player didn't clear it, two England players were there right behind him to take it on the head. He just about got rid of it. Now Rice on the short corner, crosses it back in, and the keeper clears it. Still with England now. Anthony Gordon. Kane. Oh, Kane loses the ball. He tries to do a back heel back to Gordon. Loses it. Gordon gets it back. Kane loses it again. Now it's a throw in for England. Yeah, Kane attempted a back heel in the box to give the ball back to Gordon, but got blocked by the Latvian player. So he lost the ball once. Then Gordon gets the ball back, tries to play Kane in again. Then Kane loses the ball again. Right, England, through ball. Ooh. I think it was Morgan Rogers tried to play a through ball to Jet Spence. It didn't read. Jet Spence tried to fight back for it. Jet Spence got it. Oh, the ref blew a whistle. It's a foul. Latvia free kick for Tony Sevs. Tony Sevs. Midtjylland beat Nottingham Forest in the conference. I thought they played Tottenham the other day. Who played Tottenham the other day? Was it Tottenham who played? Wasn't it Midtjylland who played? Yeah, I saw the Midtjylland. Yeah, that's it. Midtjylland, they beat Nottingham Forest 3-2. Yeah, when Ange Postecoglou had his hand on his head. Yeah, I saw that game. Bodo Glimt, that's it. That's a Norwegian team. I watched the Bodo Glimt Tottenham game where they were beating them. They could have beaten Tottenham like 4-0. It ended up being 2-2 because Tottenham put their better players on in the second half. But that Midtjylland one, I watched that as well. I actually watched the highlights of it, which is very, very embarrassing for Ange Postecoglou because they only brought him in because he won the Europa League, and they brought him into Nottingham Forest to win them the Europa League. So I don't think it was the conference. Was it the conference against? No, I think that was the Europa League. That wasn't the conference because Nottingham Forest because Crystal Palace is in the Conference League. I think Nottingham Forest and Midtjylland are in the Europa League, which is the second tier of European football. And yeah, I did watch the highlight. That was so funny, man. That was so embarrassing. And I'm pretty sure Midtjylland went up twice. They went up 2-1, and then they went up 3-1 against Nottingham Forest, which is very embarrassing because Nottingham Forest last season, and bear in mind, Nottingham Forest are European champions. Like they've won at the time it wasn't called the Champions League, but they've won the major European Cup twice in their history. Under Brian Clough, so they are a heritage club. I mean, they have a great history in Nottingham Forest. So it was very embarrassing. And the fact that it's Ange Postecoglou in charge there, just to give you guys a heads up, I doubt Ange Postecoglou, if he doesn't change the way he plays at Nottingham Forest, I doubt he'll be there for long. And just to let you guys know, Marco Silva, who's at Fulham, is being rumored to possibly take over at Nottingham Forest if Ange Postecoglou goes, because he has a friendship with Marinakis due to the fact that he used to manage Olympiacos, I believe, in Greece. So yeah, Europa League. I did say that, yeah, because I did watch it. I did see that. Midtjylland, yeah, they did well against Nottingham Forest, and it's good that Denmark has teams in the Champions League and Europa League, and it means they're raising their levels, guys, and they're getting up there, which is good. Here we go. Oh, Latvia on the attack, 1-on-1 with the keeper. What a tackle from Konza! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! What a recovery. That Latvian player, I don't know his name. Their number 9 was running 1-on-1 with Pickford, but Konsa just came and what a tackle. Just took the ball away from him. That's the first sort of like half chance I've seen Latvia get. Came out of nowhere. I was just talking about something totally different, but great attack by Latvia, but what a defending by Konsa. By the way, guys, Konsa is a great defender. When I saw him play with Gehi, their understanding is unbelievable. He's not doing bad with Stones, but I would like to see them. Here we go. Latvia on attack again. Ooh, what a shot. Almost top bins for Latvia. Who was that? Their number 17 or their number 9? Who was it? I don't know. What's his name? Yeah, what's the number 9? The same guy. What a shot, man. Unbelievable. Here's the Konsa tackle. Wow. What's the same player, by the way? Both chances. This one, superb defended by Konsa. Got the ball, not the man, cleared it. Even he was shocked. And then the same player, the number 9, took a shot, tried to bend it in the top bins. Unfortunately for them, it was nowhere near the top bins. It went too far wide. Now, Saka on the ball on the right-hand side. Jet Spence. Jet Spence back to Saka. This is the partnerships that I'm talking about. Stones. That was bad by Lewis Skelly. I think he was trying to look for Gordon, but I couldn't get it to him. Gave it to the Latvian player, who then just cleared it out. Is back with England now, so he's sure to play Pickford back. No, Konsa. Peaks has said it would be. He would say Danish fans don't have the highest hope to be English teams. But yeah, well, of recent, I'm telling you, in recent years, they are getting slightly better. But I'll be honest with you, the gap is still way too big between the English team and the Danish team. Because you have to understand, Peakster, you have to understand that the Premier League is the best league in the world where most of the money gets spent and all the best players want to play. Back in the day when I was young, it wasn't the Premier League. It was the Serie A in Italy that was that. But obviously, due to corruption and other things that were happening over there, a lot of players stopped going to Italy and stopped wanting to play for them. And then obviously the wages increased from 1992-93 when at the time the Premiership was born and then evolved into the Premier League. Ever since then, I don't think any league in Europe or any club in Europe has been able to match either the English league or the English teams. They're playing catch up, but the gap between them is so huge. It's only literally Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG, Bayern Munich that can sort of keep up. Even Juve, AC Milan, Inter Milan, if you notice, their levels are dropping slowly to the point where Napoli is winning the Scudetto and other teams are challenging for the Scudetto, which never used to happen in Italy. Which is, I mean, oh, unlucky. Wait, there's a goal. Wait, what? England's got a 4th goal. What the hell just happened? I'm just there talking about Scudettos and Italian Serie A, and England put the ball in the net again. But that was that an own goal or a fumble by the goalkeeper? Siganix, number 14. What did you do, son? Who played it? Okay, here we go. So it's on the right-hand side. Saka on the right-hand side. Saka plays it back to Jet Spence, who plays the ball in. He has an own goal. Siganix, number 14. So Saka plays the ball back to Jet Spence. Jet Spence just crosses the ball. It goes past everyone. It hits the feet of the number 14, Siganix, and it just tumbles into the goal. It's an own goal. No England player other than Jet Spence, maybe for the assist. we'll get something out of that. But it's 4-0 England, guys. I did tell you my prediction was 5-0. They did take the foot off the gas a little bit in the second half. They were gifted another goal, so it's 4-0. Oh, wait. Here we go, Eze and Henderson. Wait, I don't understand. Is it not a goal for England then? Because they haven't updated their score. But I saw the England lads celebrate. Rice is coming off. Morgan Rogers is coming off. So Eze straight in for Rice. I told you guys I want to see Eze play. But Henderson, why are you putting Henderson on for what? I don't understand. We don't need to defend this. Oh, Jared Bowen. That's the other one that I said on. So I said Jared Bowen, Eberici Eze, and who's the other player that I said? Oh, Marcus Rashford. So 2 of the 3 that I called out have come on. I don't know why he's put Henderson on. I mean, Henderson, yeah, he's a valuable player when you're trying to, control a game and win it 1-0 and you have to see the game out. But when you're 4-0 up, you don't need a player like Henderson on the pitch, to be honest with you. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I would have rather him given the chance to Marcus Rashford, who needs minutes for England, who needs to get goals, who needs to feel comfortable and on point for England again. So why he played Henderson? Oh, here we go. Gordon in the box. Gordon in the box. Gordon, this game has been causing Latvia unbelievable amount of problems, guys. So Anthony Gordon, Elliot Anderson, great games. Corner for England. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so I don't know about the Erling Haaland history with Copenhagen, and if they thought that he wasn't good enough, but that happens because Harry Kane used to be at Arsenal, and we didn't think he was good enough. We released him. He ended up going to other clubs and Tottenham and so on. And look now, England adore him as their number 1 striker, and look what he's doing in Germany. So these things do happen. Players sometimes they get released from clubs. They end up going. Eberici Eze, who is back at Arsenal now, left when he was younger, had to go out there, find himself, played unbelievably well the last couple of seasons, and look, now he's back at Arsenal. They went and paid money to get him back. That's why we sing he's one of our own, he's one of our own. So these things do happen. And yes, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Juventus, those are big European teams. They were dominating at one point, especially in the late 80s, early 90s. I don't know if you remember the AC Milan team around 87, 88, 89, when they had players like Van Basten, Ruud Gullit, Rijkaard, Baresi, Maldini. It was unbelievable the kind of players they had at AC Milan. And then obviously you had the Juventus team, you had the Inter Milan team who had all the Germans in there as well. So yeah, they did used to dominate, but it's been a long time since then, guys, and things have changed in football. Spain, obviously, the gap between Real Madrid and Barcelona is way too big with the rest of the league. Other than Atletico Madrid, Valencia, Seville, you don't really see anyone else challenging those top 2 over there. So it's really, really the most competitive and the most beautiful league to watch is literally the Premier League, guys. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, Hale End is the school of excellency, mate. Hale End is where we produce our champions, or champions elect, I should say. I'm hoping my son gets to play at Hale End at one point and gets to that academy. But there's loads of academies. West Ham has got a great academy. Southampton's got a great academy. There's loads of academies in England that produce unbelievable players. If you look through the history of Southampton and you see the amount of players they've brought up and produced over the years, I'm not just talking about the Letiziers, I'm talking about the Shearers, the Bales, the Theo Walcotts, and many, many more over the years as well. So yeah, there's a lot of great academies in England. Manchester United used to have a great academy back in the day. I mean, look, the class of 92, 93, whatever it is. At that time, they produced ridiculous. Here we go, England again with a shot. Latvia keeper has to save it. Who was it? Jet Spence. Jet Spence took a shot. But Gordon got fouled from the back and is claimed for a penalty. Ref says, get up, play on. Latvia's got the ball. Right, we're about 64 minutes in now. England pretty much dominating this game. It's pretty straightforward, guys. They're 4-0 up. The fourth one was an own goal. Harry Kane's got 2. And Anthony Gordon. Still so far for me, Anthony Gordon is probably the man of the match. But Elliot Anderson as well. Unbelievable. Guys, keep an eye on Elliot Anderson. His ceiling is very, very high. Eberici Eze. Eze. Oh, Eze with a through ball to Saka. Sorry, Jet Spence. I said Saka. Jet Spence. Unlucky. He said, May, I was born in 2000. Yeah, but surely you go back and watch highlights, no? Mate, go back and watch highlights. I'll tell you which highlights you should go back and watch. Watch the Celtic run in 2003, their UEFA Cup run, when they ended up in the final. That's some great highlights to watch, their whole run. But yeah, you should watch football from the past, man. You should watch highlights. You should watch documentaries. There's loads of great documentaries about the great teams of the past. But yeah, I understand, obviously, it's not your generation. But yeah, it's worth it, man. Sometimes it's worth it. Instead of watching a movie or a series, watch the football documentaries. There's ones about all the teams, loads of teams in England. There's ones about the international. There is one that was about Figo, Luis Figo, when he moved from Barca to Real Madrid. I forgot what it's called, but that one is really, really good. Definitely watch that one. But yeah, man, invest some time in like watching old school football, because back in the day, football was unbelievable, man. Perfect. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so you should know about the Oh, Bowen! Unlucky. Yeah, man. So you should know about the AC Milans of back in the day and all that, man. And the Juve from back in the day as well. The early 2000s Juve, when they were clashing with Real Madrid always, and they would buy and sell players to each other. Those were great teams as well. There is quite a few on Netflix. I don't know which ones they are. But there are. I know Amazon Prime has got a few as well. They've got the Arsenal one. They've got the Tottenham one. There's one about Sunderland as well. But the old school one, I'm talking about, like, when you're watching ones about old school managers and stuff like that. There's one about Sir Alex Ferguson and Man United that's really, really good as well. Pickford with the ball now. Latvia chasing. Pickford, he gave it away. He just played it back to Latvia, or he put it out of play, but not intentionally. That was a bad ball from Pickford. Latvia on the attack now. On the left-hand side, coming in, crossing. He's going to take a shot. It went past Pickford and past the left post. Man, like what? Daskovic, number 19 with a shot. Unbelievable. Unlucky, son. Nearly got there. Yeah, but should I tell you something about that? The reason why he was scared is because at that time they believed that they were under the influence. Not under the influence, I mean, like, as in they were using performance enhancing drugs. Whoa! Overhead kick from the Latvian player, but it went to Rose Z. Unlucky, son. But yeah, the reason why everyone feared Juve, and that's the whole point where Juve fell off as well. At that time, a lot of their players were under performance enhancing drugs. And if you listen to the overlap podcast, pretty sure that they have an actual podcast regarding that. So if you go on YouTube and put in Stick to Football, the overlap podcast, there is one video. Put in teams that were using drugs or under the or performance enhancers. There's a title for it, but if you look at and watch that, I think it's about 45 minutes or 50 minutes video where they talk about it. They literally say they were scared, they were worried, not necessarily because of the way they played. Yes, probably as well because they were great players, but also because they felt like a lot of the Italian teams were using performance enhancing drugs that they were able to tell because they weren't on them, and there was such a huge difference. And at the time, United were the top of the tree. Definitely, definitely. Juve at one point, you're talking about when they had Del Piero, Nedved, Zidane. Who else? They had so. They had Edgar Davids. They had an incredible lineup, man. Um, Gigi Buffon as well. They had so many players. But just to let you know, when they got caught um, of corruption and all of the other stuff that they were doing, paying off referees and that, when they got taken out of Serie A and relegated and all of that, there was only like two or three players that actually stuck by Juve. Everyone else left, including what's his name, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and others. Like that team was incredible, but as soon as that problem happened, most of them jumped ship. There was only like a few Del Piero and one or other two. I think Nedved as well. One or two others stayed to get Juve back into Serie A. But yeah, they were juggernauts and they were an incredible team. But there's a lot of asterisks, man. With Juventus, there's a lot of asterisks, mate. I'll be honest with you. When I say asterisks, it's because they've been through so many corruption issues through the years that it's like you don't know what they did win legitimately and what they haven't won legitimately. But on paper, you're absolutely right. Absolute juggernauts. All of them. Those four teams out of Italy, and even Napoli back in the day, by the way, Diego Maradona, obviously you're quite young, but Diego Maradona was when he was at Napoli. There we go. Marcus Rashford come in. Who did he? And Dan Burn come on as well. I swear, this bro is funny, man. Dan Burn comes on for Stones, literally replacement, kind of. Like for like, I should say. And Marcus Rashford's come on for Anthony Gordon, I think it was. I am happy for Marcus Rashford being back in the England fold, playing pretty well for Barcelona. He's had a bit of the rubber to green with a bit of luck, where in Barcelona, a lot of the players got injured, giving him opportunities to play. Here he is, Marcus Rashford. Ooh, I thought he was going to take a shot. Plays it back. Miles Lewis Kelly tries to cross it in. Gets deflected, is out. Yeah, yeah, he played. Vieira played for them as well. Vieira was in Italy before he went to Arsenal, Giza. Patrick Vieira was at Inter Milan. I think that's where we bought him from. Yeah, he was at Inter Milan. And then he came to Arsenal. Literally, I think the year or 6 months before Arsene Wenger came. But Arsene Wenger is the one that told him to go to Arsenal because he was coming. So when he came, he was telling everyone, yeah, Arsene Wenger's coming. Nobody knew who he was talking about. But yeah, Patrick Vieira, after France, went to Italy before he came to England. And then after he left Arsenal, he went back to Italy as well. And Thierry Henry came from Juventus as well. Don't forget, he went from Monaco. So Thierry Henry was under Arsene Wenger at Monaco. Then when Arsene Wenger left Monaco, not long after that, Thierry Henry went to Juventus. He felt a little bit disrespected by Juventus at the time because they wanted to loan him out to Bologna, I think it was. Was it Bologna? I don't know. They tried to loan him out to another team, but the way they did it was quite sinister. Where they were, I think it was Ancelotti had just come in, and he was telling them that, yeah, no, we trust you and everything, but we want you to go over there. And Thierry Henry looked at them and said, well, do you trust Del Piero? And they're like, yeah, of course. He's like, yeah, then send him over there. They didn't like that. He didn't like the way he was treated. So obviously we ended up buying him, and he came to Arsenal, which was probably the best decision Arsenal Football Club have ever made. Yeah, no, definitely watch football documentaries. It's beautiful. There's a few, but I don't know if you get it in Copenhagen or not. But there's a few on BBC iPlayer as well. But you'll find all of them online, Giza. There's so many. But yeah, football history is great, and there is a lot of good ones. There's one about Brian Clough as well, about Nottingham Forest. I suggest you go and watch. What is it called again? Believing in Dreams. I forgot. Anyway, but it's a great one about Brian Clough and Nottingham Forest as well. So yeah, man, watch those. Enjoy those documentaries. Football was different back in the days, early 2000s, 90s. I don't know, because I grew up in the 90s, and I watched the great side, the Ajax side in '95, win the Champions League and then reach the final against Juve in '96 again. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen Dortmund erase the Champions League. Um, England, Jed Spence, Bowen. Jed Spence again. Eh, oh no, it's Eze. Sorry. Now it's Jed Spence. Bowen. Bowen. Bowen with a cross. Is he going to cross? Corner for England. Yes. I remember that as well. He talking about Thierry Henry. That's when Mikel Arteta was captain of Arsenal. How about that? When he came back, literally, the manager that we have now was our captain at the time. And yeah, who was that against? Sunderland? Was it Sunderland? I remember that game. 5 minutes on, and he scored, and he had that beard and everything like that. Yeah, I love that, man. I actually got that shirt somewhere. It's probably in the stack over there, but let me see. Yeah, I've got it somewhere, but I think it's hung up in my cupboard. Yeah, this one, look. The famous. This is the one that he scored in. I still got it. Unbelievable game. I remember all of that, man. My memory is bad, but I try and remember all the beautiful moments, especially with Arsenal. Leeds, that's it. Leeds, I said Sunderland. Sorry, you're right. It was Leeds. It was Leeds. Right, we're about 75 minutes in, guys. One more goal. Total attempts. England 20, Latvia 5. Right, it's about 40 minutes of real time left. And then I don't think there's any injury time. So I just need one more goal, guys, for my score prediction to be correct. Come on, England with a cross in. Jet Spence tries to take a shot. I don't think he connected well because that would have been way wide of the mark. It is a great shirt, man. It's a beautiful one. They don't make them like that anymore. Even this one here as well. They don't make them like that anymore. That's the last one in the Highbury, 2006. That's literally when he left as well. I think that's the last season he was there. Bergkamp, that's the last shirt Bergkamp wore as well. Man, sad times those days, man. And I went to Paris to watch the Champions League final as well. Sad times, man. Bad memories for me. You were only 6 years old. I don't know if you remember all of but I was there, man. I was there in Paris, and it was sad, bro. That trip back to London. Depressing. But it's all good. Times have changed. Arsenal back at the top where we're supposed to be, where we belong. Let's see how they fare against Fulham on Saturday. Make sure you're there, Peakster. Make sure you come and watch. I'm doing a watch along for the Arsenal game on Saturday at 5:30, which will be Fulham against Arsenal. Right, Latvia get the ball. Free kick for England right outside the box on the right-hand side. Looks like Eberici Eze tried to go into the box and he got fouled. I can imagine. Yeah, I bought my son's first shirt was this one, which is last season's one. That will be his first shirt. Hopefully he can make a collection like mine as he grows older. But yeah, you all have to get a first shirt. My first shirt, unfortunately, I've lost it. It's a very old Dreamcast one or Sega, one of them. I think it was the Dreamcast we had on it. And I had an older version as well, but I bought that later on, which was the JVC one, which was the year that Dennis Bergkamp signed for Arsenal, because that's around the time I started supporting Arsenal, was around sort of the 94, 95 times when Dennis Bergkamp came and joined Arsenal. So yeah, you always start with a shirt. Unfortunately, the first 3 or 4 shirts, I think I lost them or they got ruined. So the oldest one I have now is let me see who it's the one that Robin van Persie when he first came in. When we still had Van Persie, I don't remember what year that was. I really don't remember that year that was. But I've got one old one. This is my oldest one I have now. This is the oldest. Look, you even see the Fly Emirates has gone off of it. This is when the numbers still had the Premier League badge on them, kind of thing. And the Premier League badge was like this instead of like that. Just you can't see it, but just the lion. But yeah, man. So this is the oldest one I've got. I had the number 10 on it as well. Everything is fading from it. But I'm really, really sad because I lost my older ones. I wish I looked after them better. I wish I looked after my collection. I would have had a vast collection at the moment. But yeah, I was silly when I was young. But I tell you what shirt to invest in this year, though. What you should do, especially if you're in Copenhagen, get this one. This is this season's third kit. This is an unbelievable kit. They don't make them like this no more. Or get this one, the lightning blue one. This is also this season's away kit. I think these are very, very nice. They're very, very good. There's some that are worth collecting because I don't think they're going to make ones like this. Oh, Latvia on the attack. Free kick for England. Yeah, I know they fade over time if you watch them too much, but look after them, man. Look after them, build yourself a collection, and then in the future, hand them over to your children, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to build a big collection so that in the future I can give them over to my kids, and then they can remember how much their dad loved Arsenal. But yeah, it does happen, man. Just if you grow out of them, just don't wash them or anything anymore. Just put them away. Ooh, what a ball, Jet Spence. Jet Spence again. Jared Bow. Jared Bowen tried to flick it forward past the keeper, but he couldn't get past him. Right, we're on 81 minutes. Come on, England. One more goal. The game has really slowed down now, guys. There's not much happening anymore. It's really become a training session now. So the standards have dropped a little bit. Latvia's getting in behind them sometimes. Obviously, they can't do much because England clean up real well, but they're getting there. Right, on the left-hand side now. Unlucky. Marcus Rashford on the left-hand side tried to make a run to the byline, cross it in. His cross got blocked. I think it's a corner. Right, so England's group. England with 18 points at the top out of 6 games. Albania second. They're going to play for the qualifiers or the playoffs. Serbia, Latvia, Romania. Pretty much out, man. Andorra, sorry. I said Romania. Andorra. Anderson with a shot. Unlucky. Anderson again. He gets the ball back. Plays it in. Anderson again. Marcus Rashford. Tried to help it through, but couldn't. Elliot Anderson again. What a player, guys. Oh my god. He might even keep Bellingham out of the England squad. Everyone keep your eye on Elliot Anderson. What a player. Like, the last 3-4 games I've seen him play, his ceiling is high, man. Anthony Gordon, although he came off, did get a goal. And I'm pretty sure he had an assist as well. If he would have stayed on, I would have gave him man of the match, but he was taken off, unfortunately. So man of the match might have to go to Elliot Anderson, guys, because a lot of stuff went through him. He's the one that makes the team tick at the moment. A very similar role to what Bellingham did have. Doesn't drive forward as much, doesn't take as many shots. I saw him take one shot, it went way too wide. But here we go, got the ball back again. Tried to lift it for Jet Spence, couldn't. Jet Spence kept it though. Yeah, it's just damage control for Latvia now. They just try and not concede any more goals. They know they're out, but I just want England one more goal. England, come on, man. I predicted 5-0. You're only one goal away. What do you mean? I don't understand. He said the third one is not our away kit. What, the white one is not our away kit? I think it is. It's the second away kit. If they don't wear the blue one, they can possibly wear the white one, no? Or is it just a kit for the sake of it? Either way, get it, man. It's a beautiful kit. Bowen, what a challenge. Go on, play it. Plays it to Eze. Kane joining. Eze take a shot. On 5-0 England. Eberici Eze. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Eberici Eze. He's one of our own. Yeah, listen, I know it's not Arsenal, it's England playing, but it's Eberici Eze. He's Arsenal through and through. His whole family is. He's one of us. And gets me the 5th goal that I wanted. Let's update the score. Let's go. But a great play though. Let's go through it. So, Henderson, what a through ball to Eberici Eze on the left-hand side. Eberici Eze comes in on the right foot. Takes a shot, bottom right goal. Very similar to Anthony Gordon. Slightly closer, but very similar. But Jordan Henderson, great play. And I guess that's why he put him on. But Eberici Eze, that's pretty much all in, man. He just set himself up, took a shot. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What did I say to you guys in the beginning of this match? I said it's going to be 5-0 to England. Was I right or was I right? Literally on the 85th minute. So there's like a couple of minutes. Oh, Konsa. And then number 20. There was some sort of issues. Yellow card for Konsa, it seems. $87, guys. Game is pretty much done. England's still going for it. This is what I mean. This is what I like. I wanted them to be like this. Like, going for it more. Going for the jugular of every team. Doesn't matter who we play. Just go for the jugular. Just destroy them. Get as many goals as you can. Because that's what we're playing the game for. We're not playing the game for getting 1 goal, 2 goal. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to just defend my lead. Nah, man. That's boring. Go out there and go for the jugular. Right, Latvia making changes in the 87th minute when they're 5-0. What is it? Like they're trying to get appearance bonuses? What's going on? Like, it doesn't make no sense, man. Just see the game out with the players you got on the pitch and preserve the energy of the others, mate. You know, that's the good thing as well about England. They lose the ball, but their press is so good that they immediately get it back. Surely that's a foul, ref. What's going on? England player still down. Who's that? I think that's Elliot Anderson that's down, you know? He's getting back to his feet, but like very sort of like slowly. But he's back on his feet now, so let's go. Latvia's trying to create an attack. They still got the ball. This is the longest I've seen them keep the ball. Look, this is the longest I've seen them. They've had the ball now for at least a minute. I don't think England care anymore. They still got the ball, guys. Latvia still got the ball. Still under attack. England just sitting back, seeing what they want to do. Oh, what a play. He's going to cross it in. Oh, unlucky Latvia. But England, you got to keep a clean sheet, surely, man. Unlucky. There was a shot from the number 6, but it took a deflection. And then Jordan Pickford had to make a save. But England's on the attack now. Here we go. Who's that? Who's that? Marcus. Rashford. Harry Kane gets fouled right outside the box. Free kick for England. Let's see if Harry Kane can get his free kick. Get his hat trick if he takes his free kick. I don't know, man. Let's see if Harry Kane. Let's see if Harry Kane's going to take the free kick to try and get his hat trick. He should. I would. If I was on 2 goals and I'm trying to get a hat trick, I'm not letting no one take a free kick. I'm taking them all. He is standing around it, but so is Anderson, so is Eze, so is Henderson, so is Bowen. So many players around the ball, but it looks like Kane's going to take it. Don't blame him. Oh, Bowen is there. Let's see what Harry Kane is like on free kicks. I don't remember the last time I seen him take a free kick. And if I have, it wasn't really good. And hence why he doesn't take free kicks for England. But let's see. Obviously, he wants to get his 3rd goal. England's 6th. Harry Kane on a dead ball. The number 9 for England. Bish bash bosh. Ew, way over the crossbar. Unlucky, son. Leave it for someone else next time. He would have been better off just staying in the box, letting somebody take the free kick and try and get a ricochet or a rebound or a deflection or something and try and get the ball in. What do you say about a game like this? We're into injury time. It's 2 minutes injury time, guys. We're already a minute in. We're in the second one. Look, what do you say about a game like this other than, pretty straightforward? I told you guys I was pegging this game for 5-0. It ended up being 5-0. There's not much to say about it, guys. So I'm not really going to do a review for this game. It wasn't as exciting. I know it was 5-0. Pretty straightforward. England just done their job. It's only Latvia. They're like second bottom in their group. England again on attack now. Oh! Unlucky. Great effort, but the keeper had to save it. Now Latvia got the ball going forward, and the game is done, everyone. Game is done. Right, so, like I said, what can we say about this game, guys? England done well. Pretty straightforward. First half, they dominated. The first 15, 20 minutes, Latvia was still in it. Latvia was doing all right, just parking the bus and the plane and the train. After the first goal went in from Anthony Gordon, they had to come out a little bit. Once they came out, Harry Kane got on the ball, got the second goal. Then Harry Kane got a penalty as well, rewarded to him that he took. 3-0 England in the first half. They came out the second half. No changes, kept on playing the same way they played. Latvia came out a little bit more, just trying to get anything out of the game. Couldn't. Who came and got the 4th goal? Harry Kane? No, he only got 2. Who got the 4th goal? That's so silly. I forgot who got the 4th goal. Anyway, Eberici Eze got the 5th goal. 4th goal was an own goal. That's it. That's why I don't remember who scored it. The 4th goal was an own goal. Jed Spence tried to cross the ball in. It went all the way to the back post where the Latvia player was. It just hit his feet and ricocheted into the goal. The keeper couldn't save it. That was the fourth goal. And then out of nowhere, Eberici SA just created his own goal, scored his own goal, made it 5-0 for England. Pretty straightforward. It's what we expect, what I expected. I did predict it. Go back to the beginning of the game. I said 5-0. That's what it ended up being. So that's it, guys. We're going to end the stream here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the chat, Peakster. Make sure you be there on Saturday. Fulham, Arsenal. We're going to do a watch along. Please join us. Like, subscribe, share, all of that. And look out for the shorts as well that I put on YouTube. Guys, I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok, TAF Media. Yeah, look out. It's called The Armament Factory. I've got a podcast dropping tonight. That's obviously pre-recorded. So we talk about this game and everything as well. Look out for that. It's going to drop tonight. Not long from now, actually. Within the next hour or so. So watch that. Enjoy that. And I hope to see everyone again. And we're going to leave it at that, guys. We're going to end the stream here. Adios. Ciao. Auf Wiedersehen.